God was lifting up some people that were thriving and living in the gutters of Egypt, but now was going to turn them into a godly nation. God just took some folk who he scraped up off of the streets of the nation and decided he was going to make them a royal priesthood and a holy nation, of people that were sanctified for him, of people in whom he could place his name. But in order to get there, God had to do something with the people. He needed to give them rules and regulations. He needed to give them instruction. He needed to lift them up in order to get them to where he needed to be. And his chosen instrument in this time was to send an angel. You got to realize, church, but even these angels and these messengers, their power we often revere. We think about the angel Michael, who had the power of warfare. We think about the angels who sit up in the clouds and strum their harps. We think about the angels who fly and sing God's praises. But every now and then we've got to realize that the angel's power is not separate from the God who sent him. That the angel, all of their power and authority doesn't come from them, but only from the God that has been given them, that has given them their assignment and sent them to where they need to be. The angel's purpose is to lead and direct. But as we said before, we got a crisis of who and what to trust. But my Bible says that God says in this moment, I will send my angel before you, or I will send my angels in front of you. And the Hebrew instructive is here because it says that how the angel should be highlighted and positioned among the people. The word in the original language is le paneka. We're going to do a little bit of Hebrew today. The le portion is a preposition that means in, on, or even to. But the paneka part means front or head. So when you look at it and put it together, what it means is God has sent this angel, God has sent this messenger to lead and to be in front of you. Let me take you down memory lane. Y'all remember a little game we used to play. Now, I know I'm up in Harlem and I'm from New Jersey, but kids' games ain't that different from one side of the Hudson River or the other. But when I was young, we used to play a little game called Follow the Leader. Y'all know how Follow the Leader went. It meant when the leader went up the stairs, you followed the leader on up the stairs. And then y'all came down the stairs. And if the leader sat down, you sat down too. If the leader jumped over the river, you jumped over the river too. If the leader started skipping, and you started skipping too. If the leader started to sing a song, you started to sing the song too. And that was the purpose of the game. Whoever was in front was who you had to follow and whose actions you had to imitate. Church, I stopped by and let you know that even though you might be on the other side of 50, even though you might have your AARP card, even though you might have your senior citizen benefits, even though you might get a discount price when you go to the movie theater, even though you might have your life insurance policy all taken care of and packed up, even though you might have a final resting place packed up, that you are still not too old to place and follow the leader, because God has sent an angel in front of you. And I'm just crazy enough to believe that if God sends an angel